It's 6 o'clock and I'm on time. How is everyone? It's cold. It's cold, guys. Is everyone okay? I hope you're all well. Welcome to the channel, everyone. This is the How to Craft Network Studios. My name is Teabag. I'm on one tonight. It's Toni Darroch, and this is my amazing platform where we just love to share the love of craft, as always. So if you are brand new, please hit that subscribe button, give us some thumbs up and some hearts. And if you are here just for the inspiration, that's okay too. And if you like the products, you can buy them. They're available over on the website. But today's show is a little bit different. I've got the post box. We'll talk about this in a second. One lucky person is going to be very happy at the end of this show. We know that, right? So how is everyone? Let's just check, see who is on before we get into the bones of it all, because it's been a week since I announced that I'm joining the Hobby Maker family, right? So who's a giddy kipper? Ooh, silly salmon. Ooh, as my son would say. Is everyone all right though? Let's just see. I have got a lovely little show lined up for you. I've got some inspirational videos from our lovely Tim, and the product and the why and the show times, and then some winners too. So that is awesome. I'll just come out on my Amazon app though, because Santa's been very good this year. Be careful what you say, Tony. Don't be getting in bother. Are you on the naughty list or are you on the nice list? Here we go. Let me just turn myself right down and then just see. It has been cold. So we've got Amanda on, Lindsay on, Carol on, Michaela, Brenda. Oh, Brenda, you rang me, didn't you? Sorry, darling. I was sat outside the school waiting for my son in the pouring down rain. Jill, Phil, Arty Farty, Paul. Lots of you on. So as always, can we share? Can we do the necessary to help me grow? And how excited are you all about tomorrow's shows? Who's nervous for me? Who's nervous? I'm nervous. Chrissy on, Carol on. So I need you all to share. I'm going to try and share my show myself. We've got Doris on. Hello, everyone. Rosamond. We've got Anita. Big day tomorrow, says Brenda. Big day tomorrow. It's like starting school all over again. We've got Anne on, we've got Natalie on. Carol Ann, when will you have stock of the Eureka? You know I'm working on a new one, right? So, I don't know. I can't even answer that honestly because I don't know. It's not finished yet. We do have a few of the earlier design, which I'm holding on to for a rainy day, just in case. I don't know. I'll have a look, see how many we've got for you. Rebecca says, I'm working at home tomorrow. Can't wait to watch. You will be awesome. You're going to smash it. Oh, I am going to smash it because I've got you lot behind me. I'm nervous for you. I had treatment not good to some. Sorry. I am nervous for you. I heard the treatment to some is not good. Hope they are kind to you. Hobby Maker will be kind to me, darling. They really will. I promise they will. Smash it as always. Born ready. Have you heard yourselves? Born ready. You don't need to be nervous. You've done it before and you've smashed it, says Lindsay. I know, Lindsay. Lindsay normally grabs my cheeks and goes, come on, girl. It's really serious. Come on. All this nonsense. You'll be brilliant as usual. Right. So I'll just set them aside for now. So if you're brand new to the channel, welcome everyone. If you're wondering what we're all talking about, in brief, I announced last Monday that I'm returning back to UK TV platforms and I'm super excited about it. We took a short break and I think people think I disappeared off the face of the earth, apart from the about 800 to 1,000 followers that watch me every week. Everybody else seems to think that I've fallen off the face of the earth, and I absolutely haven't. We have been hitting it hard. We've been doing launches, sales shows. My regulars will tell you the inspirational content, the step-by-steps, the how-to guides. I just decided to have a break from TV, but I'm back. I've seen all your videos going, she's back. Oh, making me even more nervous, so thanks, guys. But yeah, so the live shows are tomorrow over on Hobby Maker. and it's a 3 p.m. show, and it's a double show, which is wonderful for me, guys, because you know how much I hate being away from home. It means I can travel in the morning, go do my shows, and travel on the way home and do it all in one day as well. So that is just like delightful for me. So hopefully we have some good shows. Double show is amazing, not like HSN 6 minutes. This is a 2-hour show. I'll not know what to do with myself. I'm so groomed into being so fast for HSN that now I'm really gonna have to slow it down. slow it down. I'll be like a swan. Up here I'll be like this, and down there I'll be like you can imagine, can't you? So yeah, so I'm live on TV tomorrow at 3 p.m. So that's that. So I promised you that tonight I would show you the product, show you some samples, and we would also pick a winner out of here for a £200 voucher for the website for anybody that used the Hobby Maker code. So we'll shake this at the end of the show and we'll pick a winner out of here. But before I get into anything else, the week ahead, obviously I'm not here for Tuesday's Deal Hunters because I'm on Hobby Maker, but we're going to move Deal Hunters to Thursday. But all the same, it's all good stuff. I'm really excited to show you the new product tonight. So with that in mind, let me show you some lovely finished samples. I do have most of them with me. I will go through them as well with you, but I know you're all super excited to see them. And then once we've got through the video, we'll talk about who can have them right now and who can have them tomorrow on Hobby Maker, okay? So let's have a look at what is going on. Check out this lovely video, guys. What do we think to that, hey? Flowers, I know. I have been super excited about this one though, guys. Super excited, and I'll tell you why. Right, so when looking at all of those flowers, now obviously normally we have die cut flowers, don't we, and you can colour them up yourself. Well, these have got coordinating papers. Ah! Oh, ja, 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 ja. Oh, blooming neck. Typing fast, guys, typing fast. I'll just let the fastness go. Whoa, 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 what's happening there? Fab, 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 fab. How beautiful. Okay, let me put my gigs on, guys. Jeepers creepers. Oh, you make me very happy, guys, because your excitement shows. Flowers, I know. Let's have a look. We've got Brenda Clevenger over on Facebook. Good afternoon from Cold, Ohio. Excited for tomorrow. I know you'll knock it out the park. Joe Jasper. Looking forward to your Hobby Maker show. You'll smash it. Well, thank you so much, guys. That's so kind. Fabulous samples from the DT and the cleverness from Tim. We are a team. Good job, DT and Tim. Well done, guys. So beautiful. Yes, so I've got physical samples, and I'll show you those, but I have the product too. But what I want to just touch on very briefly is I spoke about it last Monday and you're all asking me questions, and some of the questions I didn't know the answers to. So some of the questions were, I've just seen on here one question, actually, I'll quickly answer that. Somebody asking for plates for the A4 die cutting machine. I'm going to order some in January. A few people have asked, so I'll order some in January for you. Totally different flowers, not any flowers, just love it. Oh, bless you, that's so kind. So in relation to ordering then, on Hobby Maker they don't physically send to the States. So if you are brand new to my channel, I need to explain a few things, and if you're not brand new, you'll know how it worked, the system worked before. I have the most advanced website due to Tim and his team, that we can always sort of like sort it out if one offers one and one doesn't offer the other. And what we did before is exactly the same as what we're going to do now. So basically, if you are in the States, now you can't cheat. If you're in the UK, there is no way you can buy it, okay? You have to be patient and buy it live on the shows tomorrow, and it's exclusive to Hobby Maker for 7 days. That's all you've got to wait. If you want to buy it from me, that's okay, but the savings over on Hobby Maker are quite enticing, okay? So the encouragement is to shop from there if I'm offering them something there exclusive, but of course you do not have to, but you have options. But please do know that if it sells out on TV, I only have the most infinite amount available. So the chances are, if you're waiting to get it from me, you might not get it at all. And that's how it's always been pre me doing TV. It's a risk you take, and you cannot and you do not blame me if you do not end up getting it, okay? So shop where you feel right, shop for the bargains, that's okay too, okay? But if you are in the UK, it's available tomorrow for my shows at 3 p.m. It might be available before, I'm not entirely sure. Just keep checking the website if you want to get ahead, okay? If you are in the States, you can get it from me, okay? And it's available now. And the reason why I offer it to our ladies and gentlemen in the USA is because it takes longer to get there. So by the time it gets there, it's the same time as our lovely UK fans anyway. So for the time being, until all of everything settles, if Hobby Maker then decide to dispatch to the States and things change, then we'll be quite fluid and we'll change it up. But as it stands, the USA can buy from me and we will dispatch from us, and you'll get it probably at the same time or in and around the same time. So you need to go wherever you are in the world, go and check out the website, because we're geolocated, remember. So wherever you are in the world, if it's available, it'll say. If it says available X date or available on Hobby Maker, wherever you are, you can go and check it out, okay? So hopefully, fingers crossed, it ticks that box for everyone. So now you know, okay? And you're gonna absolutely love it when I show you what I've done. Right, so I have the samples over here, 2 baskets full. I'm gonna look like a right geek walking into Hobby Maker. They're gonna be like, Toni, you're not moving in. I'm like, I know, but design team did so many samples and I've got so much stuff, and I walk in with a shopping basket, you know, like a physical shopping basket, like around the supermarket or the Walmart. I have one of those, and everybody for 10 years at Create and Craft laughed at me, going, you always know when you're here when that shopping basket's on table. I'm like, I'm taking my shopping basket. I don't care. I don't care. Pauline says, question, will you be selling the Extraordinary Collection items separately? They're available separately now, because obviously that's not a brand new product to Hobby Maker, but it is available as a collection over on Hobby Maker tomorrow, including the 12x12 for a good price. So you need to shop around, guys, have a look for the items that you want. So let's get into it. Let me show you the product. If I've got time, I'll run one through and show you my why as well, because there's always a why when I am creating. So you've just seen those beautiful flowers, right? Yeah, okay, so let's have a look here. Right, let's just pop you up here. So, ooh, which shall I show you first? I've only got the new items to show you guys. I haven't got everything else because you've seen it. And if you haven't seen it, I will show you in depth tomorrow. So basically, we have 2 die sets and 2 coordinating paper sets, okay? So we have the chrysanthemum. Oh, that's got a little misprint there. Chrysanthemum, and we have the southern magnolia. Now, these are dies and they work seamlessly on paper and cardstock, and you can watercolour them, and you can paint them, and you can use your blending brushes and do them your own colours, right? Who can do colouring and everything really well? Probably 50% of people watching. I'm part of the 50% that's not brilliant at it. I hold my hands up, but it doesn't stop me, it doesn't deter me, but it's timely and it takes a little bit more effort. And when I want to do my cards real fast, and I want beautiful looking flowers like everyone else, there's got to be a cheat somewhere, right? There is a cheat. There is coordinating papers, okay? Now, what's blooming cool about these guys is the paper is thicker than your traditional sort of like paper where the dies match the paper, simply because when I want flowers on cards, I want them to stand proud, and I want them to do a side facing flower and have depth and dimension. If the paper is flimsy and floppy, it don't work. So these are a little bit thicker than your norm. Guess what as well? They're coloured to perfection, the light and shade is already there, and they're double-sided, which means they're a different colour on the back, so it don't matter where you look at your card, from whatever angle, they are incredibly beautiful, okay? So that's one of my whys. My second why is, who wants all of these dies as individual dies, flying all over, getting lost in packets? Not me, okay? So they're on plates, and the plates fit seamlessly onto the pads. They are so fabulous. They are blinking brilliant, okay? So let me just very quickly show you. So this is your Southern Magnolia. So on the front it says 5 dies. When you open it up there's more, but look what happens, right? 1, 2, 3, right, look at this. I don't know, I'm not going to pop it off, but they're all connected. Connected, connected, connected. Okay, come on. Cut the faff, cut the faff. So that's that one. Now I've done them as individual, sweetheart, just simply because of the price points. Not everybody can afford them just as a bundle, and if I do them as a bundle, I can't do them as individuals. So it's sort of like that ticky box where I'm never going to please everyone, unfortunately. So this is your chrysanthemum. Plate, connected, 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 connected. Oh, love this concept. I know. Right, let me show you. Right, connected, 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 connected. Oh, come on, look. Oh, it's like it was meant to be. Honestly, brilliant. You know, sometimes I have to have a word with myself. Sometimes I excel in life. Today's one of them days, guys. I'm excelling today. Oh, I'm laughing at myself here. I am laughing at myself, okay? So basically get a whole bunch of papers, all different shades. So if you can, and they've got a bleed as well, because they look quite ugly on here, but when you cut them, I'm going to cut some. Oh. Lindsay says, are the Southern Magnolias the evergreen one? Lindsay, what sort of question is that you're asking me? Come on. Find the answer for me, Lindsay, and tell me. So that's those. And then Southern. Oh, can you colour? Who can colour like this? Who can colour like this? I can't. Not a chance. However, if you are good at colouring, you can still run the dice through on watercolour card and paint them. Colour them with your alcohol markers. Colour them with your pencils and pen. Honestly, you know, sometimes, can you remember on a few of the occasions when I was at TV, stock sold out before I even got there? I'm not saying that that's going to happen this time round at all. But I feel like these are going to do well. I just feel it in my bones because they're so easy. You can craft with ease. They don't require any technicality. They don't require experience. And when I show you the samples, oh my gosh. And the very fact that you put the plates onto the card, not individual dies and have to tape them all down if you don't want to. They're on plates, guys. They're connected. So they look quite ugly on the pad, but when you cut them, there's a bleed, so you'll see the dimension. So nice, honestly, so, and like I said, look, listen. So you can get that side effect. So if you want to do them creeping sideways, like magnolias do sometimes go sideways, and I'll show you some samples in a second. So me and Tim have been talking about this as well, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually Don't pressurise me, guys, because I've never done digital before, but we will offer a digital, so you can keep buying, so you can buy it as a digital download and then just download them yourselves on your own thickness of card if you're a printer. If not, you can buy the pads, but there'll be an option there as well, because I do fear you're going to work your way through these like as fast as out. As soon as you do a few, you're going to be like, right, I'm doing the whole pad. I'm doing the whole pad, because when I was in the kitchen doing my prep for the show, I started and I was like, honestly, I could stand here all day and just cut these and put them in a wallet. They're so easy to cut. So the options are chrysanthemum and the southern magnolia as well. Okay, so these are available on the channel. The paper is 5x7. Yes, correctimo. Now I'm just looking down here to show you what else we've got. Now there are also 2 other items attached to the show. Now some of you may have these from old, but they sold out. People did click the notify me button, but since then we never actually did them again, and since then we have had hundreds and hundreds of new followers, so I decided to bring them back as part of this collection. So if you have if you think you may have these, check your stash first. Okay, I'm probably thinking 50 to 60% of you don't have them, but if you are an avid Stamps by Me and have been with me for a long time, please check your stash, because I would hate for you to waste your money and duplicate it when we have done them before, about 6 or 7 years ago, I believe. Okay, so let's show you these. So this one is your banners. Foliage banners, absolutely beautiful, cut like a dream. They are beautiful, and then you can put the 3D plaque in the centre if you want to, or you can take this out and just stamp on, and the greenery in and amongst all of the flowers is incredible. Are these coming to Crafty cat cards? I'm trying. I am really trying. I can't promise. And then we have the foliage adornments, which are all your embellishments, your tuck-in beads, your sprigs to sort of enhance if you want to. If you're decorating the top of a box, or if you're doing that extra special thing for somebody extra special, you're going to need all of these pieces to tuck in, and I'll show you on the samples all of these beautiful bits and pieces. Mary says, oh, I love these. Thank you so much, guys. So what do we think? There is lots of other things in the show, but these are my show focus for the first hour. I do have a double hour. If there's left from this first show, if there's some left, that probably will flow into the second show, but I do have Escape the Extraordinary, Seek the Extraordinary for number 2 hour. But again, how long that will last, I'm not sure either, because I do know that a lot of people who watch TV have not watched me live on my own platform like most of you do. Lindsay, good lass, she's got them from before. Make sure you check. Need these foliage dies. What are those called, Sue? They're called foliage. I'll just pop it on screen and you can see we've got foliage adornments and we've got foliage banners, okay? They're in a different pack. They're not in the same pack because I've done this pack to coordinate with the new. But just check. I would hate for you to buy twice, okay? So that's that one. Really could use that foliage. The foliage is beautiful. Those sprigs, they cut into like beads. So if you've got little diamantes and you put diamantes on all, they're just exquisite, really. Let's show you some samples, guys, and then I'll show you how they're cut, because you'll be blown away. So let's have a look at the, let's pop it up here. Hopefully it won't cast a shadow. Is that okay? Yep, no shadow. So let's have a look at some of the samples on here. Now the good thing about these, because of the weight of the paper, like I've said, you can build them and have them as like a big cluster if you want to. That's the beautiful thing about them. Look at that. And because the paper's double-sided, look. How gorgeous. If it's got that little white edge there, you could have just gone around with some little ink and a little blending brush just to get rid of the white. But look at these. These are the little Right, let's get some samples shown. This is what I was talking about. This one's from Paul on the side. So don't think of them flat facing. Get them because of the quality of the paper. It's thicker, it's more durable. You'll be able to manage it a little bit more and shape it into, however, manipulate it into the halves as well. I don't need them, but I'm having them. I honestly think it's going to be fastest finger first. So mix them in with your patterned papers. Just got a bit battered in the post. But I just love the fact that it looks beautiful from all angles. And there's your little... Yes, absolutely wonderful with the foam. Fit picture frame. What about building them in with the rest of your collections? Obviously these have gone flat because they've had things on top, but look at all of the foliage, embellishments. You get the leaves, it's all shaded appropriately for you. Look at that, all shaded. How deep? It depends if you want to fluff them up. They go completely flat. That's a completely flat. But then they can go as big as that, Lindsay. At least 2 inch. It's up to you. And then we've got the frame. Vellum in the centre. What about cutting them on vellum? So don't use the papers, use your vellums. Sparkly. What about just using one in the corner of your pattern papers? Team them in with your embossing folders. So this is the Magnolia. Vintage one. I like how that yellow's mimicked the yellow in the paper there. A gift. So gorgeous. And then what about some just using the foliage elements? Oh, and then I've got a whole bunch of the next collection under there, which I cannot show you. So that's some from the Magnolia. Let's have a look at some. And then I'm going to die cut them and show you them because they are awesome. Show you how simple they are to work. So that one is the Magnolia. So let's swap this one. And let's put this one underneath. So this one is the Chrysanthemum. Look, it's coloured underneath. Little embellishments. Some more embellishments. Little minis. We'll be right back. So this is your amazing banner. Look at that banner. And then they've put gorgeous in the centre there. But because the banner's flat, pretend gorgeous wasn't there, you could just stamp a sentiment onto there. It's beautiful. Half and half, happy days. This is your autumn embossing folder. Get well soon. It also has the circle. It also has a circle frame under there as well from the banners. What did you get the words from our Christmas collection? Wow. It's got that lovely banner underneath there with the green. So pretty how those banners just sort of like embellish even further. Don't wait for the perfect moment, take the moment and make it perfect, of course. Lovely banners. Look real, don't they? The envelope. Vellum envelopes. Friend on there, how wonderful. Using your shaped dies. Samples are gorgeous. They are, aren't they, Michaela? Aren't they always, though, sweetheart? Adorning the whimsical fairy collection. Listen, you're all sat at home thinking, oh, that is nice, that is nice. You have all got the kit. Listen, all the gear and no idea springs to mind. Come on. I want to see your samples, guys. Some on the side, although they can be flat. But some on the side, if you just tilt them up because they're coloured underneath. Look, sideways, absolutely beautiful. There's just too many to show you. These papers are in the show, you know, the tone on tone. The flower, the floral, the stripe and the plain all coordinated. Bit of acrylics, spritz, bit of twine. And it just keeps going and going and going. A vellum centre, acetate window. That's it, that's all I'm going to show because I want to get, oh, what's this one? Oh, this is a magnolia. This one's coloured on its own, look, magnolia's in yellow and blue, watercoloured. So, can we crack on? The idea of colouring underneath is unique. It is, isn't it? And it's really lovely to have not a white on show. We like no white, right? Although, it's okay white. It is okay, we know that. But it's nice just to elevate it just that little bit further. Can spot a pole design a mile off, yeah. If somebody hands me a sample, I know who's made it. I know my design team really well. They all have their own unique style. So that is a chrysanthemum. So which one are you going to get if you're getting any? Not that you have to get any, of course. But if you are getting any, which one are you getting? Or are you getting them both, maybe? I don't know. Pack them in the morning. How super duper exciting is that? Now let me just tidy my gate. Because I have mine down here that I have opened and started to use, so I don't want to open and use a new pack. Love them being double-sided. It's nice, isn't it? And you can choose. I have a bit of a tip for you though as well when it comes to your die cutting, so that's cool. You got both, did you? Both. Everything. Kathy, bless her. Kathy's been with me a long time. So, Wendy says lovely cards. They are beautiful, I know. They're so good. There is one more to go with the collection as well. We'll launch that in our own studio at some point then. So there's a collection of 3. So that'll be nice to have one from us as well. Right, so let's get cracked on. Let's have some fun, hey? And then you must stay tuned. Can you please make sure you share my show, if you can, if you're able. And when I've gone off air, if you want to pop a comment underneath here as well, that would be awesome. It helps my platform grow. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to pick a name out of here. There's loads of cards in here, guys. Loads, little mini cards with names on. Even the ones, if your website is showing still on the box, that's absolutely okay. I've still written your names down, okay? They're still in the box because tonight is the close-off period for it, isn't it? So, got on both. Probably all of it. Okay, right. Let me get my stuff. So what I did with mine, guys, was I put the papers inside in mine for TV. So I'm just going to grab my plates and let's show you how this system works, because it is really as easy as A, B and C. And that's why I love it when I do dies. I hate faff, I hate tiny dies, and I hate it when they're all just flying all over. Does my head in. Right. So we'll do one from each. So the one that I've picked up first is Southern Magnolia. So let's do this one. Already shared, sweetheart. That's super kind. Thank you. So let's pull out mine. So, look. Come on. And the only reason we didn't connect these is because you would have had a line. So they are separate and they will absolutely do my brains in. But keep them safe, guys, okay? So you've got those 3, you've got the 4 leaves, and you've got the 3 on here, okay? Super duper simple. So all you're going to do, I'm going to go with, let's go with a bright yellow so you can see. Okay, let's grab our plates. Now, if you put your, look, it's double-sided, of course. If you put your paper down like so, and then you come to put your die on and like it's not matching up, turn it over. It's because they're double-sided, isn't it? One's not going to be exactly the same as the other. So just turn it over. So let's try this one. Let's try this side first. So 4 leaves, as you can see, 4 leaves. So you can see straight away there, there's just no way that is, so what do? We turn it over. And there you go. Can you see how there's a little bleed around as well, guys? That's just in case it moves in your machine or anything like that, okay? Now, this sort of concept isn't brand new. It's been around for a long time, actually. I just feel like I've elevated it a little bit more and made it a little bit better. Made the cardstock thicker, which is better, and double-sided, which is better as well. And all the dies, rather than individuals, are connected to make life easy. Okay, so the 3 looks like a little monster, doesn't it? And you just put it on like so. And there we go. So Daphne, if you're in the States, it should be available now. If you're in the UK, okay, you can click the notify me button, but the best place probably to get it is going to be Hobby Maker tomorrow. So there's all my bits and pieces, look. And then we just put our plate on. You tape yours down, okay, and then we just run this through the machine. click, click, click. Oop. And then it doesn't just cut as well. I think most of them that have this sort of concept just cut. This embosses as well. I'm not sure if you can see that there, but it has embossed detail in the leaves. A bit like an embossing folder, not quite as deep as an embossing folder. There you go. So it puts embossed detail in there as well. So you can decide which way do you want your leaf, this way or this way. So cool. So we've got our 4 leaves. We have, they just pop out, so let's just pop. Look how different they look when you've cut them. So cool, right? And then this stencil. I know that it'll eventually go in bin, but don't put it in bin straight away. Stencil through onto the backgrounds of your cards in a light pink, get a stencil background, then put the flowers on top. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the magnolia, and then of course you can twist them, shape them, big ones, small ones. Make a big flower, make a small flower, there's plenty to go around. So let's just move this to one side for now. Isn't it nice to be able to do that? That makes me very happy. They're going nowhere. I'm not sure about these 2 diddlies. Couldn't get around that though. But that's that one. So that's the Southern Magnolia. And then we have the chrysanthemum, which is delicious as well. So again, paper. And then they're all connected on the plates. So let's just cut one of these. Let's just do the purple. So I've got my plate. And again, if it don't line up, turn the card over. So we have this one, which is the 3. And as you can see, it's not right. Just turn your because it's double-sided. There we go. And then we have our greenery. Just get rid of that. I love how it's got a little bit of a bleed. It really helps with the eye. And then we've got our and when you're happy, if you want to take them down, of course, do so. Too nervous taping yours down, yeah. I'm a bit of a stinker when it comes to that. I think it's because I'm groomed on TV. I just have to get on with it. Like it has moved a little bit there, can you see? Let's move it back, Tony. But yeah, now I've been showing off, I can't do it. But yeah, definitely tape yours down. And then, Tony. Now you're just showing off. And then we will run it. Oh, Tony. You're all like, Tony, please just grab some tape. I know. Don't throw your slipper at the telly. The reason I haven't got any tape, the reason why I'm not taping down is because I haven't got any tape. And this is how I always do it, right? Patience is key, guys. Patience is key. Let's just lay it on there like that. Don't move. Don't move. The Daphne, you jinxed me there. I feel like you jinxed me on purpose. There we go. Amanda says the bleed is so useless for her when her hands are playing up. Yeah, it will help. Definitely help. Just pull my machine in. There we go. I jinxed you. See, we said it at the same time, Daphne. will save you time and anxiety. Listen, I know it will, I know. So then when you pop them out, look at the shading. Oh, it's double-sided. Cha, 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 cha. And then another one. What I am going to do, guys, is what I want as well is you'll have purchased the dies. So what I want to do is I want to do more paper collections. Obviously the concept will be the same, but in different colourways. Maybe some in some grayscales, some in some teals and some blues. So we're trial running with the everyday colours. Pinks and purples and, you know, the predictables, should we say, to see how it goes. And then it'll just be a case then of having a small stock of the dies on the website, but then bringing your new colour paper pads so you can top up on new colours, so you can constantly use them, because there's nothing worse than buying a die collection and then being limited by the paper that you've been supplied with or the colours that you've been supplied with. So look at how beautiful that is. And that is. And they're different colours, look. So how you can absolutely change them up. Great idea. More prints. Yeah, I think that'll be really useful. So I'll not limit it. I'll not limit you. I will do more coloured papers as well. The very fact that the die is just like that just makes me happy. Just makes me very happy. I hate faff, you all know this. And then you've got your stencil. That is an amazing stencil background. Obviously you'll bin it eventually, but don't bin it initially. Different colours, yeah, let me know what colours. Teals, I'm thinking, some teals. Some creamy ones, some just like off-white ones with a little bit of shading. And then as it grows, we'll grow into carnations and other types of flowers too. So that is the sort of like how easy it is. Listen, I'm flying here, I'm flying. And then what I've done with mine then is I have popped them back into the envelope just to keep them all together for TV tomorrow. Like so, and then I'm literally good to go. But like I say, I've cut quite a lot for TV for tomorrow, and these will go in the collection as well. And then basically it is just a case of you layering and just obviously offsetting them, and then building in the greenery in and around. Now they can cross over, you can swap the leaves from here, you can do the flowers together. They don't have to be done as individuals if you don't want to. You know, you build your own unique bouquet. So I'm just going to set them aside, and I'm just going to see if I have got a black piece of card. I would like to cut the banner. So let me just grab a black piece of card. Hopefully I've got a black piece. I have. Oh, I have. Yes. So let's cut one of the banners too whilst we've got a little bit of time, and then we'll announce a winner. Well, Dieta will be bringing these HTCN. Not at the moment. I'm trying though. Do you think they'd do well on HSN? Do you think people would get it? Or not get it as such, but you know what I mean, guys. Appreciate it. Do you think they'd understand? So I'm going to cut these now, because these, I want to show you how beautiful, because sometimes when you see dies like that, you're like, yeah, right, that's never going to cut. That's so intricate. No, it's never going to cut. And they do. They're beautiful. The spacing is just absolutely perfect. Let me just clean my die from me doing my prep. So with these guys, they do the frame. So you've got your circle 1, 2. And then you've got your additional circle as well. So if you want to cut this out in a different colour and put a pad behind, you can layer up, and you also get the rectangle 1, 2. It's so exciting. Ooh. I just can't hide it. Ooh. Listen, you're all sat over, she's not right. She's not. If she's right, I know where there's a shed full. Ooh. Laughing at my son again. Listen, I laugh at my son every day. Listen, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Ooh. Listen, you're all sat at home, don't be grumpy. You're all singing it with me, aren't you? Ooh, and I just can't hide it. Ooh. Oh, what a plonky you are. Oh, poinsettia. Sue, great shout. Great shout. Let's run this one through. Mrs. Giddy Kipper. Oh. Have you Weetabix, guys? Oh. I laugh at myself more than you can actually imagine. Tom's forever saying to me, what on earth are you laughing at? I'm just laughing at my son. Tom, just ignore me, mate. Just ignore me. Right, let's have a look. That's not going to cut. Oh, but of course it is. Now, are you kidding me? That is the most beautiful banner. Guys, it looks like the power's gone on the laptop, but I've got you on my phone, so don't panic. Look at that. So nice. And then the circle piece you can cut in white and have a black and white card. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. Right, let me just keep a tidy gate here, guys, because I was organised before I came in here to see you lot. And this is for tomorrow. Right, so let's just get rid of these for now, this, and let's just, let me just quickly show you what the design, what you've seen on some of those cards. Who could not ignore you, Tony? Need to put it on my shopping list. We understand it's Monday. It's Monday night, it's Saturday, Sunday, whoop! Anyway, come on. So pretend this is a banner on a card. Use your imagination. I think I might need them as well. I just love how they're double-sided, look. Just do, that's it. There, that's one card done. You could do a flower in the centre of here if you wanted to, a little maybe a little mini chrysanthemum. Say that when you've had a drink. I know it's a banner die, but it don't have to be a banner die, guys, right? Surely. Building my own. Oh, here she goes. She's off. She's off on board. What's everyone having for the tea? I'm having red curry, red Thai curry. I hope it's not too spicy. What's he doing down there? Come on. Oh, so there you go. I think you get the idea, guys. I've got demonstrations tomorrow, full card demonstrations, of course, but I just wanted to show you in a few easy steps using the 3 connected dies creates 4 different flowers and a 2 banner die, and you have double-sided, beautifully coloured with contrast and depth and dimension and light and shade when you have to have 0 experience. How cool is that? Yeah, you can thank me later. I hear the doorbell. I'll be hobby making tomorrow. Can't say when I'm sober. Tony, the sky is the limit with these new dies. Good job. Good job, Bob. Beautiful flowers. Shall we pick a winner, guys? Come on. Place cards for parties and weddings, says Leanne. Of course, that's a great shout. Beautiful flowers. Angela says fabulous. Don't take yourself too serious, guys. That's what I take from craft and being sitting here for 10 years with you lot. Don't take out too serious. And I know you've all thrown your slipper at telly at some point at me when I've been laughing at myself. But anyway, come on. And anyway, I've got a little bit of a story for you. I've broken this. My big fat hand through this little window broke it. Because look, who's done that? Who's done that? I blamed it on Naughty Elf. So all the cards are in, although the lid is broken. I was thinking about it's just held on by a pin, so I'm probably just going to peel it off like so, and then I'll glue it. Special delivery. Right, okay, so now I can get my fat hand in. I'm going to give them a twirl. There is blocks and blocks. I'll just grab a few. Let me just have a look, see whose names. Just see whose names are on all of these. There is a lot in here. No cheating. Oh. Oh. See if there's anybody I know. Anyway. Blooming heck. Right, let's give it a shake. So the winner from using our, by the way guys, we've never done a site-wide discount before, and we did it to celebrate the fact that we're going to Hobby Maker, nothing more than that. It was just actually quite convenient that it fell on the Black Friday. We've never done Black Friday's discount code like massive like that on our whole website, because some of the items we absolutely take a sheer loss on, but we did it because we thought, yeah, we're celebrating. We're delighted to be back on Hobby Maker. So many of you ordered. So to say thank you, all of your names went on a card and are in here. I'm just giving them a good old shake. And even if your order's on box and you use the Hobby Maker code, it was still written. Okay, and then the winner out of here is going to win a £200 voucher for the website, which is blooming awesome, just to say thank you. So all the profit I made out, and no profit from you all having this site-wide discount code, your 20% off and your 5% off, I'm giving you back again. Wishing you good luck tomorrow, sweetheart. Thank you so much. So let's put the hand in. Let's twirl them a little bit further. Are we ready? So the winner is... Only one card, Tony. Tim's not here to tell me to pick two, so yeah. One winner. Let's have a look. Is she on? Ready for a drum roll? Let's put some lippy on. Da, 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 da. Drum roll. This evening's winner is Marilyn Squire. I don't know if you're on, sweetheart, but you have won the £200 voucher for our website. If you're watching this on catch up, you're not having it. You got to be in it to win it. No, of course you've won, darling. You need to message me or Karen and we will get a code sent to you. Just spend it on the website when you want. Congratulations. Now all these are going in the bin. We start over again. That looks so bad. Professional studio and I've got a half a letterbox. Yay! Well done, Marilyn. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. As promised, somebody has won. That is so cool, right? Well done, Marilyn. So, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Well done, sweetheart. So that is the end of my show. I hope you like the product as much as I do. I personally feel like it's back to the roots of Stamps by Me florals. Obviously I can't do florals for the rest of my life and we have to be quite diverse in our craft, but it is really wonderful to revisit where I started. We've just made it better. We've just made it better, and the longevity of this collection is infinite really, because We're going to do lots more coloured pads. We're going to try and do a download element as well, so you can maybe download them. We'll see how it goes, guys. If you love them as much as I do, we will do more. How does that sound? Can't believe it! Ah, she's on! Congratulations, darling, and well done. So that is the end of the show. I'll see you all tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Make sure you're there, guys. If you're not there, if they say nobody's emailing in, I don't even know if they do emails or messages or whatever, but, or maybe message on Facebook or something. Let me know you're all there. I know you're all there. I don't need you to tell me that. I know you'll all be there if you can be anyway. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening. Enjoy your tea, your supper. Get excited, and then tomorrow we'll have some fantastic shows together. Hopefully I won't cry. I won't cry, I promise. Oh, I've shed enough tears this week. I'm not doing any more. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening, guys, and I will speak to you later. If you're not watching the shows tomorrow over on Hobby Maker, I'll be live in my own studio at 1 o'clock on Thursday with our Deal Hunters show. So there we go. I'll speak to you all later, guys. Take care. Bye, guys.